Hey, how you doing? This is Kitch, and you are watching me play Factorio. As you saw in the beginning of the video, I did a lot of clearing. We still have a lot of turrets around that need to be cleaned up now that really aren't doing anything. But yeah, I'm pretty sure most of the island, or at least this part of the island, is done. All the biters are over in this side now, and I put some barricades here of turret walls that are going to hold them at bay for a little bit, I hope. Unless what I just did modified the evolution factor such that we're going to be in trouble. We have a little patch right here. As I recall, those are worms. I'm hoping those are worms. Worms don't seem to be doing anything bad for us. Right, Bruce? Yeah, see? You're a good little boy. He's still small. I guess they don't grow. I was hoping they would grow. But I don't know. I mean, we've been feeding him lots of pollution. So he should be okay. Yeah, see, he's in the thick of the cloud. So, yeah, I guess once a small worm, always a small worm. Very, very, very disappointing. Well, I want to go ahead and get uranium going, and it's going to take a little while until it really gets kicking and into motion, but I figure we can go ahead and get everything set up anyway. The one thing I remember about uranium processing is that you always need a lot less of it than you think you do. It took me several playthroughs of Factorio to realize that I am way producing uranium, a lot more than we actually need. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get this spaced out. I think I want to do 6 uranium processors. Not that we're going to need 6, but we probably only need... We could probably get by with, like, maybe 2. But I do want the process going because it takes a while to get enough of the uranium... I never remember the numbers. Is it... 235 is the one that is rare. So yeah, it takes a while to get enough uranium-235 going in order to get the Kovarex processing up and running. So let's go ahead and get this started. Okay, and okay, and you will do uranium processing and get started with that, as you were. And I did in the last series, the modded series, I set up a way. I was having the hardest time in some of the previous episodes keeping this uranium nice and straightened out, and I think I found a way to actually do that in the last episode or last series. And here's hoping that I can remember how to do that. This should be good. I want to go ahead and set up an alarm on that because it's going to be a while. I think we need... What do we need for a programmable speaker? Just iron and copper. There we go. I'm not sure. I don't think I'm making those in the mall. Because this is really the only time that I use that, with the exception of the coal alarm and whenever I make the train stations ding. I didn't do that this episode, or this series. Someday, maybe. All right, we want uranium-235 if that is greater than or equal to 40, which is what I think we need for the Kovarex, if I'm not mistaken. 41. No, 40. 40, yes. All right, when that's greater than that, you set that alarm. And let's turn the volume way back. And show alert. Fries are done. All right, fries are done. And that will tell us that we actually have enough of that to go. Okay, so that's going to be step 1, and step 2 is going to be the Kovarex setup. And let's see. I know I have that blueprinted, but I don't think I have... I don't know that I have the version that I used in the Mod Menagerie series. Let's start with this. And we'll see how this works. That's... we want that hooked up. Maybe like that. Start out with that. Okay, no, this is set up correctly. All right, let's see. Let's bring that out. I'm trying to remember the best way to do this. Okay, let's grab that again. We'll put it right there. Okay. I think this is going to be fine. All right. Okay. I'm just trying to remember how this works. Okay, so the Kovarex process takes in 40 and 5. 40 235 and 5 uranium 238. That's what that does, and it produces at the end 2 238 and 41 235. All right, so let's look at the 235 first. So there's going to be 40 in here that needs to be put in, and it's going to send 41 out. So I've got these inserters set up. Each one has a stack size of 5 set, so they're only going to grab 5 at a time. So there's going to be 41 coming out. So whenever this is done, it's going to have 41 of the 235 in here. This is going to grab 5. You're going to grab 5. This is enabled when uranium-235 is equal to 5. So this is only active when there is 5 in there. And this one is only active when there is 1 in there. So the way that's going to work is it's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And then this one is only going to grab 1 on the last one. So there's only going to be 1 left over. That's going to make its way into this chest. This one is only enabled when it's 5. So this one's going to be disactive. It's going to make this one enabled, and it's going to spit out that extra 1 onto this line right here. And eventually, this is going to come down. And we'll want to feed that on, like, the inside of this belt so that there's no potential for a conflict there. So eventually, once we get... Oh, we've already got 2 of them in there. Fantastic. Once we get enough to get this process moving, this is basically they're just going to spit out directly to the line, and we'll just have a full line of the 235 coming that way. Okay, so the 238, we're going to insert in 5, right? Yeah, we insert in 5, and we get 2 out. So this has a, this is going to basically just grab it all and send that over here, and then just right back in. So we're going to recycle those 2 back in. And this one is enabled whenever... It's got a stack size of 1, and it's enabled when there's less than 3 in here. So that's going to make sure that there's 3 of them in there. Whenever that comes around, these are going to pull those out, and that's going to keep a buffer in there, but it's not going to overfill. So we're constantly just recycling that 238 back and forth, and I believe that works out fine. We'll have our export line here of the 238, and we'll have our 235 right here. I think 1 Kovarex is going to be enough. And down here, I'm going to put in a little bit of space to make maybe a buffer or 7. You are going to make our nuclear fuel, not reprocessing. Nope. Is that made in a just regular assembly machine? Yes. All right, so you'll be down there. You will grab, we can use yellows for this. You'll grab the 235 off of that line, the 238 off of that line. And you'll spit out that way. And, boy, how it needs iron. Needs iron. How much iron does it need? Needs 10 every 10 seconds. I have an idea. We could do it with logistics. That would be certainly fine. However, there's probably another way to go about doing that. And I'd made some extra electric furnaces down here at one point. And some of you were wondering why. And this is the reason why. 1. Crafting speed 2. I wonder how long that takes. I don't remember the mining speeds. All right, come on, robots. I'm sure once we plop it down... actually, will it tell us right here? 3.2 seconds. You make one of those. And the crafting speed on the electric furnace was what? 2. So that's 1.6 seconds. You take 10 seconds and you need 10. That's close enough for the girls that I go out with. I'm willing to accept that. So let's put you right there. Let's take that out and do that like that. Does anybody have any problems with that? If you do, speak now or forever hold your peace. I like it. And these lines are running a little low right now, so that may not seem like a wise deal, but we will have more iron coming in eventually, specifically for that. And yeah, it's not going to be producing at peak efficiency, but we're going to have so much nuclear fuel, it's not even going to be a thing. All right, how is the 2? Okay, we've got 3 of them. We're getting there very closely. All right, that's looking acceptable. That is, I think, everything we need for that. Nuclear fuel, something we may want to look into. There's ammunition, stuff like that. The thing is I think we've pretty much beaten back the biters. The combat robots were extremely effective, and you know what? We've actually got artillery researched. Speaking of things to research, let's get Is there anything that we just like desperately need? I think we're done with all the science. We can completely win the game right now. We're doing the lab research speed. Yeah, this is all just for funsies. More logistics slots. Let's just go in the upper left. And just grab those things. Okay, let's see. Let's grab, I'll grab my reactor set. I've got 2 of them. The Fat Man is a 10 reactor setup, and I've got the Little Boy, which is a 4 reactor setup. And I believe the Little Boy will be plenty here. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 water inputs for this guy to work. And let's put him right here. That way we'll have room for 2. I don't think we'll need 2, but if we ever need to, we will have it. And a little bit of space. And let's build from the bottom up. And let's see, let's leave room for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more lines to come in on the bottom. And a little bit of space to store some steam. All right, and let's see, is that going to be in any kind of robot range? Not really. But we will need it to be in robot range eventually, so let's just get that prepared. All this stuff should be made in the mall, even though I haven't... No, I never grabbed any of that stuff for my inventory, so the robot should be able to make all of this. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 water inputs is what that needs. I did not make pumps in the mall because we need them so rarely. Are we going to be able to fit 6 lines of water anywhere reasonable? Why am I not seeing pipe? Oh, my robots must have used it. Okay, it's okay, carry on. Okay, we can fit 6 lines of pipe there. Will this bottom one be able to hook up to that? It sure will. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're not requesting regular pipe? I guess not. What's been going on with my logistic robots? Maybe I'm just jumping in and out of logistic range all the time, and that's what's causing a problem? I don't know. Let's go down here to the mall and just grab stuff. Yeah, they don't seem to have any problem wanting to just grab stuff. Ooh. We're just really low on all pipe-related things. What's the problem? Alright, well, let's just nab some of that pipe then. I guess in the base's defense, a lot of the construction robots probably just used a lot of the pipe to go and build some of the reactor stuff over there. So we'll give them a little bit of a break. Okay, that should put all of that in building range. You are hooked up to power. You are. All right, all that will continue to work now. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, I guess technically this one goes in right here. And this one goes in right here. Oh, what was that again? Oh, they both go... Okay, they both go into that one. I don't know if that makes sense. Huh? It must. Don't question it. It's worked this long. All right, so okay, that works out. That works out perfectly. Okay, maybe not perfectly. Not optimal there either, huh? Okay, what if we, like, recognized the direction here and said, you go directly into that one, you go directly into that one. You start... You start your journey up there. Okay, that connects directly. You there. You're going straight in. You there. And you there. Okay, you go there, 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 and there. Okay, first one be there. We'll have a second one there. There, and there. All right, I think that's going to work. We'll see. Why isn't any of this being built? That is a question that I have. I'm guessing that we probably don't have the nuclear stuff buffered. That would be my first thought. Let's go check on that. Aha! Sometimes I'm right the first try. Never mind that, didn't have any of that set up. Nuclear reactors, 10, sure, that's fine. Heat pipe, just any number. These guys, just any number. And these guys, again, just any number. Let's see, to make underground, I need additional iron as well. We could just help the factory along here. Oh, wow, grabbed a lot of iron. All right, that will get all of that built. Is everybody in construction range? It appears like they are. And I think that will work out just swimmingly. How are we doing on the 235? We have 6. All right. This is going to take a while. But thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. I will see you in the next episode. We may pass a little bit of time just to let that stuff buffer up, because we're kind of at a standstill right now with what we can accomplish due to our power situation. I guess I could add more, but it seems kind of silly to do that whenever we have a nuclear reactor here primed and ready to go. Now, I thought I got a deconstruction planner. Did I not? I guess I didn't. Maybe that was just a realistic dream that I had. I know I've got one down there, but in the storage chest, but we're not down there right now. And I don't want any trees in the way of my nuclear reactor. All right, well, I'm going to let that 235 buffer up a bit. And let's see, I may... let's do one thing here real quick. Let's grab a balancer blueprint, and I want a 626. Right there. And eventually, I keep talking about the dedicated steel lines that we have coming in, but I think this will help a lot Because right now steel was only being supplied by these miners over here, and they are just constantly being out. And we don't have the auto deconstruct mod. There's a mod I usually have installed that will go through and flag all these miners that are already done for deconstruction. Not really important to do. It's just, no, I forgot how much I really kind of like this. It's very therapeutic to come through and trim off the miners that are done. It feels like you're doing something even though you're not. Well, it'll give me something to do while I am waiting for the 235 to cook. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. I will see you in the next episode where hopefully we can get some nukes up and running. Is this guy out? He's out. Fantastic. All right. Thanks for watching. See you then.